What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Geometry. Today we're going to be talking on how to find the perimeter of a polygon and also how to find the circumference of a circle. So let's begin. So we have this shape here and we have 8 inches for this side and we have 9 inches, that's this, 4 inches which is this, and then 12 inches which is this. Now there are some missing sides here. It's this one's missing, and this one's also missing. Now how can we find these? Take a look. This here, right here, this is 12 inches. And this is 9 inches. Now how much would this be? If this is 12 inches, right here, and this is 9 inches. We can subtract them to see what this is right here. So if we subtract 12 minus 9, we will get 3. So this has to be 3 inches. So now that we know what all of these sides are, well, that we know one of them, there's another one, and we'll see it here. So this is 8, and this is 4. So 8 minus 4, that would be 4. So this would be 4 inches. So now that we know all of the sides, we can add them up. So the perimeter, let's call it P, of a compound shape like this or anything, it is just adding all the sides. So we'll have 3 plus 4 inches plus 9 inches plus 4 inches again, and then 12, and then 8. So 12 and then 8. And then you can do this in many different orders, but I'll just do 7 plus 13. 7 plus 13 plus 20. And then 7 plus 13, that's equal to 20. And then 20 plus 20 is just 40. So we have 40, and then the unit is the same unit in the side length, which is inches. So 40 inches. 40 inches is the answer. That's the answer to the first one. Let's try this second one. It's the letter L, basically. So let's first do all the missing sides. So perimeter equals to 2 yards plus 2 yards plus 6 yards plus another 6 yards. And there's 2 missing, so we'll write a plus and then a plus equals to, and then yards. Or actually not, no. Okay. So now to know this one, we need to subtract this by 2, which is this one. 6 minus 2 is 4. So this has to be 4 square yards. So this is square yards 4. So let's write it over here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So we have 4 here. And then here, what could this be? This is also 4 because this is 6 and this is 2 here. So this has to be 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. So 2 plus 2 is 4. And then 6 plus 6 is 12. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. So we have 4 plus 12 plus 8 yards. 4 plus 12 is 16. 16 plus 8 equals to 24. And then the unit in the side length, which is yards. So we have 24 yards. That's the final answer. That's the perimeter. Next we have this, the letter T. So let's write it down here. So we have perimeter equals to 8, 3, 3, 3. Okay, 8 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8. And then we're missing 1, 2, 3 sides. So plus plus and plus equals to. Okay, so first let's find this one here. So now we know that this here, this whole thing is 8. And this is 3. And this is 3. So these are 6. These two are 6. These are 6. Minus 8, that's going to be 2. So this missing side is 2. 2 miles. So let's write here plus 8 plus 2. And then this one here, this is exactly the same as this one, which is 8. So this one's just 8 miles, the long one here. So let's write 8, and then there's one more missing side, which is this one. And same thing with this. This is the exact same as this, which is 3. So let's write 3 miles. So we have 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11. 3 plus 3 is not 9, that's multiplication, 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 11 plus 6 is 17. 11 plus 6 is 17. Plus 10 plus 11, which is 21. So we have 17 plus 21, which equals to 38, which is the final answer. And of course we have to add our unit, which is mile. It's written here in the sides. So we have 38 miles. That's the final answer. Let me highlight it. There we go. So the perimeter of this T is 38 miles. Let's try the last polygon, which is a square. Now, the formula for the perimeter of a square is just 4 times one of its sides. So we know that one of its sides, this is the side, 19. So 4 times 19, that's equal to around 76 feet. So the answer is 76 feet. It's that simple. Just multiply one of the sides by 4. Now, why does that make sense? Because a square means a quadrilateral, which is 4 sides, with equal length. So this 4 times, that means because it has 4 sides. And then why is it not plus 1, like 4 times sides plus 1? That is because they're all equal, so there's no need to do anything like that. So the answer is 76 feet. So that's it. That's going to be it for how to find the perimeter of a polygon. This is page 1. And page 2 is right here. How to find the circumference of a circle. Almost deleted the page. So first we have 5 yards as the radius. So now what is the circumference formula? It is 2 pi r. So we know that the r here is 5, and then 5 times 2 is 10. So we have 10 pi. Now 10 pi, that's equal to like 31.41 yards. So that's the circumference of this circle. So let's try another one like that. 9 inches. So we have the circumference equals to 2 times pi times the radius, which is 9. So we'll have 2 times pi times 9, which is 18 pi. Now 18 pi, let's pull up the calculator. So 18 pi, that's going to be pi times 18. So it's 56.5. So that's the answer. So let's go back. So we have 56.5. And then the unit is the inch. So that's the answer. Whoops, I gotta go down for the next example. Okay, it's 7 miles. So pi, let's just do it without thinking. So, well, we have to think without rating anything. So 7 times 2 is 14. 14 times pi, that's like 53. So The answer is 53 miles. So basically without showing your work, but you might have to show your work in the exam. And if you do want to show your work, so we have C times 7 pi times 2. It doesn't really matter the order. So 7 times 2 is 14. And then 14 pi, if you have a calculator, you can just put it in the calculator, but that's like around 53. And then the unit is miles. So that's the answer with showing your work. Let's do one more final example of the circumference. Well, it's actually the final example of this whole video. So C equals to 2 times 6, which is 12 pi feet. So 12 pi, that's like, let me calculate it in my brain. That's like around 37 to 38. Also, I should probably be writing approximately equal to signs, the wavy one, because it's not an exact number. You can say it's 14 pi or 12 pi miles. That also works, but if you want an approximate answer in the decimal, you can say it's approximately 31.141 yards, or approximately 56.5 inches. It's approximately equal to 53 miles, and then finally 37 feet. So the answer is 37 feet for this circle. That's the circumference. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it educational, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the button gray, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.